combining the finer points of history and improv comedy. This is Improv Information with your hosts, Haden and Hayes. Everyone give a round of applause. Round of applause. And there's no applause because we're alone. Yes. Hello. Welcome to Improv Information, Episode 1. My name is Haden. This is Hayes. Say hi, Hayes.
What's up?
That's not what I told you to say.
I don't care.
You're already off script.
We have a script?
Do we? Okay. So you're probably wondering, why the heck are we here? So, the whole idea is both of us have an approximate knowledge of many different things, and we also like learning about new things. But we also like to improvise and just do funny things. So, each of us have picked a topic. Hayes is going to present first, and then I'll present. So, or actually, I'll tell Hayes what he has to tell you about. And then I'll tell you how accurate or wrong he is. So, here are the rules, because we never really discussed rules earlier.
I didn't think there were rules.
Well, I thought of them, and we can kind of debate them if you need.
Yeah, let's go for it. The first episode.
Yeah, so first rule I came up with was you can say the name of it, but that's it. So, like, no yes or no questions. Because you were mentioning earlier when we were talking about it, like, about the pictures, and then you're like, nah, you don't want to do the pictures. I think you can only say the name.
Okay.
The person who is doing the first, or the presentation, can ask, like, some clarifying questions if they need, like pronunciations. And then I had a third rule and I forgot to write it down.
We'll figure it out as we go.
Oh, you had a rule that was good. The no P, no R. No politics, no religion.
Yeah. No politics, no religion.
Yeah.
That's just, I think that's going to be better for everyone involved.
Yeah, we just want to have fun and learn fun things about dumb stuff.
Yeah.
So, Hayes, today, you're going to be telling me and all these wonderful three people all about choux pastry.
Choux pastry.
Choux pastry.
You know, I think I actually know more about that than you might think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I watch a lot of cooking channels.
Interesting. You went straight to the cooking channel.
Yeah. So, if I remember correctly, choux pastry, it's kind of similar to, oh my god, what is it called?
He's cooked now.
God damn it. But no, so, I got choux pastry on the mind.
Yeah.
Puff pastry. It's sort of like puff pastry.
Yeah?
Like the kind of dough, it's very laminated with butter and stuff like that.
So lots of layers, lots of folding.
Yeah, lots of layers, lots of folding. Like, not like a croissant. Like, I think, if I remember correctly, while puff pastry is generally served like more savory stuff, I believe choux pastry is more sweet. Why it's called choux pastry? Maybe they used their feet to knead it. I don't know.
It was invented the same year shoes were invented.
Really?
No.
You're supposed to have the facts. Yeah, we're already off. You're supposed to have the facts.
I do have the facts. I'm waiting for you to finish. Because, like, you were on a roll, and then that was just an intrusive thought.
But no, so, yeah, I remember, I want to say the last time I saw anything about it, it was on a Binging with Babish video. I think he was making, like, Dutch pastries with
like
it.
a Dutch baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Dutch baby, I think he made, no, that might have been puff pastry. But yeah, it's something that, like, the dough itself looks very flat, but it puffs up like puff pastry. They're like sister foods, like porridge and oatmeal.
Okay.
Like similar but different enough. They're in the same family of foods.
Nice. And what do you make with choux pastry? Or what would you make if you had some?
I don't know the actual. Is it called strudel? No, it's not strudel. It might be strudel.
Like toaster strudel?
Kind of, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Like something that like I would put like a jam and like icing on it.
Like a oh, what the shop over in West. The Czech stop.
Yeah.
Like the kolaches, the jam kolaches there. And for those of you playing the home game, West Texas is a city.
So is Paris. And Italy.
And Tokyo.
And hell.
Yeah. I'm well aware.
There's also a city called Crash, Texas. Did you know that?
I did not.
You want to know why he got his name?
I have at least 2 guesses.
Hey, give it to me.
I don't want to. That's not for this episode. This episode...
No, we can talk about it.
Nah. We've gone too far. I want to get back to what...
Fine.
Kolaches and choux pastry.
Fine. Is it because we're fat?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I don't actually like sweet things, so...
I know, but that... Okay, sorry. I will die. I'm sorry. I was thinking about the fried ice cream.
God. That was
Just
so much.
Throw a picture of that up. I have that picture. Make sure I send it to you. But throw that picture up.
Yeah, me. Put it up.
Please?
My throat feels scratchy.
Thank you. Do you need some water?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to take a water break. And when we come back, I'll tell you...
Fun fact, I'm slightly allergic to coconut. And there was coconut on that fried ice cream.
Yeah. So, if you don't hear back from us, and this is the last thing you ever hear, Mom and Dad, I love you. Is there any other fun facts you want to tell us about choux pastry?
If you make it wrong, it tastes like a shoe.
Not wrong.
So, what can you tell me about choux pastry?
Well, you want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the good news.
So the good news is you're kind of right. Like you're in the right area, but you went to the wrong side of pastry. So you went to like layered croissant style, right? So choux pastry is actually water, flour, butter. So you cook the butter and the flour for a bit, add a little bit of water, and then cook that down for a little bit longer. Then you add a bunch of eggs.
Oh.
So it's this very nice and goopy consistency. And then you just pipe them long. So you mentioned Babish. The most recent thing I saw of him making choux pastry is the El Bombe from The Simpsons.
Yeah. That's what I was remembering too. I don't know where I got.
Yeah, so like
I think,
profiteroles, croque-en-bouche, stuff like that. That's choux pastry.
Sounds more similar to like how you make a churro than what I was talking about.
It is very similar to that. So I do have some fun facts about choux pastry that I went and looked up. So the earliest record of a choux pastry was actually filled with cheese, and that dates to 13th century France.
Huh.
England, France, and Germany in the 16th century made what corresponds most to modern choux pastry. Sometimes baked, but also sometimes fried. So, like, almost churros.
Yeah. I wonder if churros had some origin from being, like, adjusted from choux pastry.
Potentially.
Or if it was just, like, a conversion thing. Where they just ended up being very similar.
Just happened at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll do churros one of these episodes.
Maybe.
That'd be fun, actually. So, the 18th century is the most, like, abundance of like choux pastry like recipes we have in cookbooks. And Royal Chef Jean Avice, I think, or Avice, and Antoine Carime adjusted the recipe to make profiteroles and like the classic cream puff. Like if you ever seen Mashal, whenever Mash tries to make food, he always just makes a cream puff. And Antoine Carime was Marie Antoinette's baker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he die?
No, I don't know, actually.
I mean, obviously he died. That was a while ago, but...
I mean, he might not have. Yeah. And I keep saying Antoine, but it's Antoine. If you're still alive, hit me up. I'm going to get a really weird call in like 3 days. Hello, I am Antoine. I am the one who made the choux pastry. Oh, you sound like a terrible French accent that I just did. Oui.
Probably from the smoking.
Yeah. Glad I quit.
Too bad the French haven't.
Anyway. All right. So that is... now that you know what choux pastry is, what makes... what would you still try to make a kolache with choux pastry?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I would.
Honestly, it doesn't sound bad. Like, especially if you take the jam and, like, fill it on the inside like you do with eclairs or...
Which, that was what I was talking about before. Was putting the jam on the inside and putting, like, an icing.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to...
I just couldn't tell you. I wanted to be like eclairs, but I couldn't tell you that. I'm glad we did this after we ate. We need to remember not to film episodes that include food when we're hungry.
Which is going to be hard because we don't tell each other what we're going to be asking about until we get there.
That is true. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Neither of us know what the other person's topic is.
Yeah.
I didn't mention that earlier, but that's why it was like, oh, choux pastry, holy shit. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, Hayes. Wonderful presentation on choux pastry, my friend.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Very informative.
Thank you.
I appreciate the layers.
Yeah. Yeah, the layers.
Like onions.
Imagine a choux pastry made out of onion. Not caramelized, just raw onion.
Like, are you saying incorporate the onion into the choux pastry?
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it, theoretically. You just have to, like, blend it or chop it really, really fine.
I think you can do anything, theoretically.
True. I mean, you'd have to make some adjustments and balances, but I think so, yeah. In my head, it works. I'm not about to go test it.
Probably for the best.
I don't have any onions.
Also probably for the best.
I can make choux pastry. We have a crap ton of eggs.
Yeah, because you got chickens that poop them out every, like, day.
Is that where they come from?
No. I mean, kind of. They
What?
have cloacas. It all comes out of the same hole.
Cloaca?
Yeah.
What's a cloaca with you?
It doesn't even make sense.
When we come back, I learn, y'all.
Don't break my poster.
Sorry, buddy. Why did I touch it? We'll be right back.
Why are we taking a break?
Huh? Oh, I was gonna get some water.
Oh.
Yeah.
You didn't say that.
Well, I was gonna say when we come back, Hayes is gonna tell me what I'll be presenting on, and then I hit that and it flustered me.
Take two.
When we come back, Hayes will be telling me what I'll be telling you about. Oh, I'm scared now. I delayed long enough.
Yeah, no, we're back now.
Yeah.
So, when we were first talking about this today, about making this whole podcast, But yeah, that happened today. We were just in the car on the way to eat barbecue. We decided, hey, what if we did this? And one of the ideas that was suggested for one of us to present on was zebras.
Mm-hmm.
So we went back. I decided to do some research on zebras. And I decided it'd be way funnier if you gave me a presentation on Utahraptor.
Utahraptor?
Utahraptor.
Ah, yes. The Utahraptor. One of the most prestigious raptors. And the most religious. I gotta... Wait, no. Salt Lake City. That's where the... Yeah, okay.
Yep, that's Mormon capital.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the Utahraptor is a raptor that was most recently discovered in Utah, as is in the name. During that time, they also found a tie, a nameplate. I have to stop doing Mormon stuff.
It's low-hanging fruit, man.
It really is.
Why, you can be better than that.
I could be. All right, take 3.
I'm keeping that in.
Nah. So, the Utahraptor is actually the original name of the Toronto Raptors basketball team when they were first stationed in Utah. Back in 1905, when the NBA was first founded, the Utah Raptors actually went on to win 3 championships, none of which were recorded, sadly, in the record books. Why? Because there was a great fire in the Utah public suppository. And inside of that were all the records for the Utah Raptors basketball team. So, what they did instead is that they went up to Toronto to rebuild and re-strategize. And then they became the powerhouse Toronto Raptors that we know today, that are nowhere near the NBA Finals. But, in that time period, the Utah Raptor gained more and more, prominence until somebody actually discovered a raptor, like the bones of a velociraptor type thing, and they were holding a basketball. So it wasn't just like a name they picked. It was a true time-honored tradition of Utah, of basketball and velociraptors. The end.
Very beautiful.
Thank you.
You want the good news or the bad news?
I think I know the bad news. I think I'm a little off. Just a little.
Just a little.
So for sake of brevity, what's the good news?
It is from Utah.
Yeah! 1 point.
Wonder if you could have ever guessed that.
No. Never.
So, Utahraptor was a dromaeosaur, which I guess another thing you were kind of right on was it's being related to Velociraptor.
Yes.
Because it is, though only distantly.
Okay.
It was a much, much more robust animal. Because it was also the largest dromaeosaur. And here's a fun fact. I believe you said 1905 was where your fictional team...
Fictional? How dare you slander the name of the Utah Raptors? They died for your sins.
Didn't die hard enough, apparently.
That's fair.
But yeah, you said 1905.
Yeah.
So, here's the funny story. This is going to sound unrelated. It's going to get there. Just stick with me. So, a lot of people think that the Velociraptors from Jurassic Park, the original movie, because of how big they are, that they're actually supposed to be based off Utahraptor. Except there's 2 problems with that. One, Utahraptor was actually bigger than the ones in Jurassic Park. And I'll get to that later. 2, Utahraptor was officially named after Jurassic Park was already done, the original movie. Like,
But like it had been discovered already. It just hadn't been
the
like.
bones had been discovered because, fun fact about how like dinosaur bones and paleontology works, a lot of the times the bones will have been discovered years, even decades before a name is actually put to it. Like a good example is there was a ichthyosaur from Great Britain. If you don't know what an ichthyosaur is, I'll put a picture up. And for you, they're like reptilian dolphins.
Oh,
Yeah.
with like the big bottlenose.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So there were bones discovered in the 1800s of a massive one. And when I say massive, I mean it's like filter feeder whale size, baleen whale size. It didn't get a name until 2 years ago, which its name is the Ichthyotitan.
Bless you. It does sound like you're sneezing while you say Titan. Ichthyo Titan.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, like that's kind of what can happen. I don't remember exactly when the bones themselves were discovered, but then it was named right around the time Jurassic Park came out.
Cool.
So they couldn't be Utahraptor. In fact, they are actually based off Deinonychus, which when the book was originally written was actually thought to be a separate species of Velociraptor. Instead of Velociraptor mongoliensis, the actual Velociraptor, the turkey-sized dinosaur from Mongolia.
Wait, what?
Huh.
The actual Velociraptor is turkey-sized and from Mongolia?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. They're very small. Actually, they're small enough that there are some people who think they might have been capable of powered flight. Like, not very well.
Not like, but like chickens and turkeys, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like turkey-sized, jackal-sized animals. And probably fit a similar niche as jackals in their environment. But Deinonychus, or at the time of the book, Velociraptor Utahraptor, Latin, it's sometimes hard to really pronounce,
Yeah.
was a bigger animal, probably like a large dog sized. Like, it would have been longer and slightly taller, but because dinosaurs have like hollow bones and they're a lot leaner than a lot of mammals, they tend to be lighter in weight comparatively.
Okay.
So yeah, about the weight of a large dog. Like maybe 100 pounds. Maybe. And that might even be pushing it. But this is about Utahraptor.
Yeah, that's fair.
Utahraptor was a unit of an animal. Like, its first discovery was fragmentary. I'm also not going to say its actual, species name, because it's super long. That's generally how they go. Because like most dinosaur names you hear, that's their genus name.
Oh, yeah.
The species is where things change. It's the same thing for modern animals. Technically, lions and tigers are the same genus. They're both Panthera, but they're different species. Panthera leo and Panthera tigris. Hence why they can interbreed.
Huh.
Very closely related. Again, that's more just to get to the point I'm getting to.
So where do bears fall in on that?
Bears are technically actually related to lions and tigers.
Oh, my.
Because bears are carnivorans, but they're in the caniform
So
branch.
all three together are like all...
They're all related, distantly related, but related. Like, bears are much more closely related to dogs than they are to any cat, but they are all related.
Lions, tigers, and bears.
Yep. And seals.
Oh, my.
Anyway, but yeah. So Utahraptor, its original findings were more fragmentary. So all we could really tell was that it was just a big raptor. But most of it was based off Deinonychus, which lived a bit earlier and, at least at the time, seemed to be a very similar animal, just smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So most reconstructions made it as just a big Deinonychus. Whereas Deinonychus was 10 feet long and, 100 pounds. And maybe, probably came up to a person's, stomach, like a grown man's stomach in height.
So like 3 feet ish.
Yeah, 3,
Yeah.
4 feet. Utahraptor back then was measured at like 17 feet
Back in my day.
and could be like probably like 5.5 feet tall. Over time, more material came out. Also, before I forget, raptors are famous for their big killing claw. Their big toe claw.
Yeah. Big toe.
So if you remember from Jurassic Park, Alan Grant had the Velociraptor claw he kept with him. It was a pretty good size.
Yeah.
A Utahraptor's toe claw could be almost a foot long. Like a full 12 inches.
Ow.
Um,
That's like dead.
yeah.
They kill the body and the soul.
And of course, there's all the debates about raptors were pack hunters and stuff, which there's a lot of evidence suggests they probably weren't, but they were more, again, like kind of jackals and stuff.
Yeah.
More opportunistic and stuff, except for Utahraptor. Because from what we've discovered is, instead of being lean like most other raptors, it was very robust. And its skull also looked very different. It was, instead of the, again, more lean, either velociraptorine skull, which is very thin and almost, not pointed, they're all botsy, but like a velociraptor is very thin, while let's say a Deinonychus has more of a rectangular skull.
Okay.
Which Utahraptor also has a rectangular skull, but it was very heavy, very broad.
Kind of like more dense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the whole animal was like that. So the new measurements have it actually about the same length, about 17. Some even put it at like 20 feet. But it's adjustable because we don't have all the material.
That's fair.
And the height though has gone up to like 6 feet tall at like a maximum. And weight, that is always a big limiting factor in most dinosaur reconstruction because it's hard to guess weight from bones.
Yeah.
Because you can't, like, you don't know exactly how much, like, fat and stuff to add. Like, you can kind of figure out, like, muscle mass because muscle attachments.
Yeah.
But, like, even then, it's very much guesswork. So, Utahraptor has varied. There was one point where it was believed to be about on par with a polar bear in size. Nowadays, it kind of hovers around 600 to 1,000 pounds, which is still a massive animal. So like Velociraptor is jackal size, Deinonychus is like wolf sized, Utahraptor is like brown bear sized.
Yeah. That's like a, oh, I see you, and I'm going to walk the opposite direction.
And another fun little thing that it had is its bottom jaw actually kind of dipped a little bit. Like it had like a downward curve at the end. So like, not accounting for lips, if it closed its mouth, it would kind of look like this. Like obviously we can't do it. Our bones don't work like that. But it would almost look like it has an underbite.
Kind of like that.
Kind of.
Huh.
But like, we're not completely sure how that would help or anything. But like, again, you probably wouldn't have been able to see it in the real animal because of lips and soft tissue that was actually around it. Of course, like other raptors, it was feathered. Almost definitely. Though, considering its environment, it does border the size where it might not be as feathered. Because kind of the same realm as like T-Rex probably didn't have feathers because it was just too big. Kind of the same realm that like elephants don't have a lot of hair.
I thought you were about to say elephants don't have feathers. I was like, yeah, no shit.
But yeah, no, but like elephants don't have a lot of hair because they don't need it. They're so big, they don't need the insulation.
Yeah.
Same thing with like T-Rex and other large dinosaurs.
Yeah.
It would have been done more harm than good.
So I have a few questions Some of them are actually like actual questions. Some of them are stupid fun questions. The first question I have is, do we have any like ideas to kind of diet the Utahraptor had?
Oh yeah, no, like, as far as I'm aware, we haven't found actual stomach contents, but we actually do have an animal with a very similar build, like completely different animal, just a similar build in how, and we have knowledge of how it probably hunted, and of all things, it's actually the saber-tooth cat.
Huh.
They also have a very stocky, muscular build.
Lions, tigers, bears, and velociraptors. Oh my.
And how they hunt is so like modern big cats, they're ambush predators, but they're fast, and they kind of suffocate basically their prey. Like they'll try to wrap around the mouth and stuff, and basically, most of them don't have the power to take down large prey by themselves. Like even tigers, the largest big cat, while they can take down stuff like gore and even rhinos. With the case of rhinos, the only documented cases I've ever heard of is like pairs of tigers doing it. Like a lone tiger probably couldn't. And with gore, if you don't know what a gore is, again I'll put a picture of it up. It's the largest cattle in the world.
Oh.
They're also called the Indian buffalo
Okay.
or the Indian bison, because they have a similar build to the American bison, except of course not with all the hair.
Yeah.
But they're bigger.
Got it.
And like
I was like, why are the saber tooth, or why are these tigers goring things? Like, they should just like.
I mean, a gore can definitely gore a tiger. Its horns are big enough.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very dangerous animal for even a tiger to take on. But the point is, like, tigers can't take down large prey, and of course, and lions pack hunt, so they can take down larger prey. But a lion by itself, especially a lioness, which are significantly smaller than a male lion, can't really take down very large prey by themselves. They just don't have the muscle for it. And even a male lion, like, it's not going to be going after hippos or rhinos by themselves.
I mean, not normally, but like.
Like, even if they're desperate, they're probably not going to get anywhere with it.
I would like to see the desperate lion that tries to attack a hippo by itself.
It's not going to go well.
It wouldn't. That's why I want to see it.
Yeah, it doesn't even go well with prides of lions against a hippo. Or a Cape buffalo, for that matter.
All right, I have my final question.
Oh, I didn't actually finish answering the question about the Utahraptor.
Oh, shit, yeah, you right.
Yeah.
Might be.
So basically where that was going is, so Smilodon, the actual name for the saber-tooth cat, or the famous one, there's a bunch of saber-tooth cats. But Smilodon, it was much, much more muscular. Like Utahraptor. The best way to like compare, and the reason I'm using Smilodon more as an example more than Utahraptor itself, because we have more animals to compare to make the contrast with.
So it kind of almost to like they hunted similar animals because they had.
Yeah, they were big game hunters.
Got it.
Like what their thing was is they couldn't run very fast for very long. So what they did, they ambushed and they would tackle their prey and basically bring it down to kill them. And in the case of like Smilodon, while of course lions and tigers take on smaller prey by themselves, Smilodon could take down things up to the size of a small mammoth by itself. Like,
damn.
One of a big prey animal was Bossalotophrons, which is also called the.
I'm sorry. Boss a lot of friends. Sounds like you're saying like boss a lot of friends, and it's just like a bossy friend. Oh yeah, Tina's being a really boss a lot of friends today.
But so Bossalotophrons is also called the I actually don't remember its common. It's a buffalo. It's a North American buffalo.
Oh, okay.
And it looked like buffalo, but it just has much bigger horns. It's also much bigger. It's closer to the size of an African elephant
Got
than
it.
a buffalo. And the Smilodon could take them down. Obviously, like, this healthy adults probably were never going to be a consistent prey item, like with any predator.
Yeah.
But Utahraptor, it lived in an environment with stuff like Gastonia, which was one of the armored dinosaurs, like a Chiosaurus, just much smaller.
You're gonna have to put up a lot of pictures.
Probably. But, and while that itself probably wasn't prey to Utahraptor, because it's so armored, it's hard to get really anything there. There were also like small sauropods, iguanodontids, like Decododon. And iguanodontids are like hadrosaurs, duck-billed dinosaurs. They're related. They're very similar.
Huh.
And I mean, Decododon was an animal that could reach like Indian elephant sizes. And Utahraptor, while probably not taking on adults, could take down like sub-adults and stuff like that. Like it, and it would do something that is specific to raptors. I don't remember the exact name, but it's basically where they use their wings. They jump on prey and they use their wings to stabilize them while eating them alive, using those big killing claws to hold on, like how eagles use their talons to hold on to things.
Well, I didn't know that this would unlock a new nightmare for me, but now
Oh yeah,
has.
it is pure nightmare. It's way worse than anything Jurassic Park did.
So, I'm gonna steer a little bit away from the nightmare because I'm scared. I do have one last question for you.
Okay.
As the resident expert, you would know this amongst everything that you've seen. Has a Utahraptor ever been found with a basketball?
You know what? As of right now, no. But I guess we can't rule it out to happen eventually.
It's a non-0% chance, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a non-zero. And I think that's it for our first episode.
I think that's a wrap.
Yeah,
Thank you for tuning in. I have been Hayden.
I've been Hayes.
And this has been
And
Improv'd
this is Rexy.
Information. Oh, yeah, this is Rexy. So, hi, Rexy. I will kill your whole family. Rexy, what the fuck?